This is what I'm going to call brunch for today because I have not had anything to eat yet. I have 3 ounces of roasted chicken breast, 3 ounces of Virginia ham, about 2 to 3 cups of mixed greens, 9 grapes, which I've sliced, and a handful of my pink homemade onions. Back here I have a rice cake, which I will send. It's 35 calories, so that'll be 2.5 cents. Here I have some grated cheese, which I'm going to also send. It's going to go into my roasted red pepper soup, which is all speed. It's carrots, red peppers, and swede. And I have about a cup of that. So I'll put a tablespoon of grated cheese for 20 calories at 1 cent, unless I decide to add it into my healthy extra A. We'll see. And so this is it. I just put some of my dressing over top of the lettuce. Very simple meal to put together. Nothing fancy about my food, as you can see, but very, very easy to enjoy and stay on plan. That's the mission. So I picked up a few things when I went into Stop and Shop earlier. I've never heard of raspberry oranges. Have you? Let me know what you think of them. They're supposed to be red in color on the inside, kind of like a blood orange, I guess. A little bit tangy. I'm hoping for more sweet than tangy. They were $3.99, and this bag is, let's see. I think I would prepare myself before I start the video. Let's see. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. If I find it, I'll plug it in. Anyway, I have some Bosc pears. I've been watching some of my fellow YouTubers' channels, and, well, I always watch them, but of late, I've been noticing everybody's eating pears. So it gave me the ends, or the desire, I should say, to have some. So these were $1.99 a pound. I don't even know. I'm not up on pears and the prices. I'm assuming that was a sale price for Stop and Shop. They're usually on the more expensive side for things. And this is keeping me warm. I've been drinking this in place of having regular water. Normally I drink a lot of water, lately not so much, and it's been so cold here. So I picked this up. I really enjoy this, and for any of you who like that sweetness but that subtle flavor in your water, this might do the trick for you. So I just heat it up, and I make it get to room temperature usually. I put it into one of these types of cups. This is thermal insulated, keeps things hot and cold for 24 hours. A bigger one though. You've seen me use it. It's copper color, and I'm finding it much better for me. It's keeping me warm and getting my fluids in, because it's important. You get dehydrated in the winter as well as summer. So I had these bananas already, and I'm just gonna have a snack of orange, pear, and banana for the afternoon, because I did not have breakfast and I need to eat a little bit more, keep me from getting hungrier later tonight. These, my friend, the Scottish foodie lassie, Denise, was talking about these on her channel. I had forgotten all about them. I went into the orange job lots and picked these up for $2.19. This is the onion flavor. I also picked up cheddar, which I left at home. And these are 15 calories each, which makes them 1 cent. If you have two, then it would be 1.5. Actually, it would be 1.5 cents if you had two, right? Yeah, this isn't even a cent. So two would be 1.5 cents is what I meant to say to you. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I use two of these together to make a sandwich, believe it or not. Some people say they taste like styrofoam. I like them. So anyway, I just want to show you that, and that I was going to be having these 3 fruits for my afternoon snack. This is what I'm having for dinner tonight. To be fully honest, I had a bit of a chocolate blunder this afternoon, so we'll just say that I've gone over my sins probably for today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is not going to be a good day for me, because unexpectedly I have been scheduled to work when I requested not to work Mondays, and I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, and so I'm going to be out all day tomorrow. Not happy about that, but in any event, we'll worry about it tomorrow. This is soup that I had made and frozen. The good thing about prepping a little bit ahead and freezing is that when you have something a day that you are not sure what you feel like having, you can always go in the freezer and find something that's good and nutritious. So here I have a soup base of vegetable soup broth, and then I have put mixed veg, which is peas, corn, carrots, and green beans, the steamable kind that's in the bag. I have onion in here, I have garlic, I have navy beans, I have cabbage, some swede, and some butternut squash. And I've added to this is my health about that. I'm not sure where the video went off. I was starting to say that I've added to the soup my second healthy extra A, and that's going to be this feta cheese. It's 80 calories for a quarter cup, or 28 grams. And I also added to the soup some of this new Greek seasoning that I bought. And of course, I also added in some freshly grated black pepper. And so I'm going to go enjoy this now, and that's going to do it for my day of eating. And hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. And if not, Tuesday's weigh day, and I'm just going to start all over again fresh. And that's that. Well, hello there, my friends. I am back to close out this video. It is now the next day. It is Monday as I am filming this, the 22nd of January. And yesterday was not a good day for me. And I'm a person who really needs to know the whys of things if I can. And this morning when I got up, I happened to come across a video that I just decided to watch, and I'm glad that I did. I'm not going to get into it extensively here now because I need to get this video done and up, but I will hope maybe tomorrow will be a weigh-in video. I don't expect it to be a good weigh-in, but that's fine. I even mentioned in the last clip, I believe, that whatever tomorrow brings me, it brings, and it's a new day and a new start. I am thinking whether I should change my weigh day to Friday again. My weigh day's always been a Friday. Somehow between doing that short time that I did grow and then being with my coach Zoe, it's now been changed. It was Wednesdays and now it's Mondays. So I think that rather than be connected to a particular entity, that I would just like to put it back to Friday. But I will do a weigh-in video for you tomorrow anyway, and then I'll leave it to the next following Friday maybe. I don't know. We'll see about that tomorrow. But the why of the night eating. There are many reasons apparently for the night eating. And until you get the opportunity to actually hear someone talk about what they think those are, the light bulb may not be going off in your head as it wasn't for me. One reason for night eating is not eating enough during the day. As you know, back to my Nutrisystem days, if you've been with me that long, I push my meals forward. I usually don't start eating until 11 a.m. so that in the evening time, I actually am having more to eat. That really works for me. What else works for me is eating enough during the day and making sure my plates are balanced, which I have not been doing a very good job with apparently, because I am no longer drinking shakes, which gives me the extra protein. I'm not doing several things that I was doing, and it's not to any fault by any means of the Slim World plan, because the Slim World plan actually does have their way of doing that for you if you're following the plan according to the way the plan is laid out, which I have been trying to do, but not realizing that in the afternoons I'm not having enough carbohydrate with my salad, because I'm only thinking about eating bread. I'm not thinking about eating whole grains, potatoes, and rice. I mean, basically you see that my storage is a potato mostly, but in the afternoon I certainly could be having some quinoa with my salad and my protein, and I have not been doing that. So that is something that I definitely have to do some prep with. Maybe do 3 different preps, do maybe some quinoa, some rice, even some macaroni, and alternate them for lunches. Because I don't know why I'm always afraid of adding starch at lunch. I don't know why. It's a thing I have in my head. So, and then when I think about it, it's always going to be a bread. I never think about these other things, which I should, because this plan that I am on and trying to follow really encourages you to do I'm sorry, encourages us to do that. So I'm going to be changing that. I'm going to be maybe having some protein at 11 o'clock. I don't know, we'll see. You and I will both know as it plays itself out, some trials that some things I may want to be trying to help me with this night eating thing. And the other thing is rewarding yourself, rewarding ourselves, rewarding myself at night when I have had a day where I am taking care of everyone else and I have not taken proper care of me because that just time didn't allow it, right? The easiest thing to do is reward yourself with food if it's right in the kitchen. Does that make sense? That's another thing I have to think about and contemplate a little bit. Is that what's happening with me? It's sometimes it's boredom. Find something else to do. I don't know what I could do at night, but I used to crochet. It's like the same old things that I forget about. I forget about crocheting at night. Maybe I need to put the crocheting on the coffee table so it'll be right in front of me. You know, that can be built into my morning routine where before I leave the house, I put the crocheting there because at night when I come home, I am also thinking about, and again, this is where I want to do some crock pot meals for dinners because what am I going to eat at night? You know, I sometimes am thinking about that and not coming up with really necessarily the things that I really might feel like having because they're not available at that time, and I'm not going to start cooking them. So these are just some things that I'm throwing out at you that that were mentioned in the video, as well as the encouragement on the part of the person who makes the video to think about things that maybe are not on her list that might be added to a list of things that are possibilities for why we eat at night. I will give you my last reason, which I know happens to me, and it happened to me last night because of this reason. I am pissed off. I am angry. I am angry that I have to work tonight when I said I don't work on Mondays. And this is an ongoing thing with me. It's lack of respect. Now, it could be that the person who asked me to work last Monday, she did ask me last Monday and I okayed it. Today it was not okay. I ended up canceling an appointment for a doctor that I made 3 months ago because I have to go to work tonight and I'm not happy. I also had to cancel my dentist for tomorrow because I have to go to work tonight and I'm not happy. And there are reasons for that. I won't get into all the details. I just have to do things in a certain way because of my own commitments. And this just, I call it discombobulated me, if that's even a word, but that's what I call it. I've been discombobulated and I am not happy about it. So therefore, last night, I decided to injure myself and jeopardize my weight loss because I am pissed at somebody else. That does not make any sense in the world now, does it, my friends? Of course not. Cora agrees. Anyway, on that note, I send you hugs. She wants massages. She's very, very spoiled. I'm not going to disagree with that. I do love her dearly, but I spoiled her, and there are reasons for that too. We won't get into it. But now I will say goodbye. I will wish you well, and I will ask you to please do good things for yourself today, as I do every time I make a video. You are worth it, and no one can do it for you. God bless, my friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.